The National Electrical Code does apply to semi-truck trailers, specifically Article 700. This section addresses temporary wiring installations. When installing a 120-volt receptacle inside a semi-truck trailer, several requirements must be met. Firstly, the receptacle must be listed for use in a wet location, ensuring it can withstand moisture and humidity. Secondly, the receptacle must be installed in an accessible location, allowing for easy plugging and unplugging. Thirdly, the receptacle must be protected by a circuit breaker or fuse to prevent overloads and short circuits. And fourthly, the wiring to the receptacle must be protected from physical damage, using appropriate conduit or cable protection methods. A breakaway cord is a required safety feature. It prevents damage to the receptacle and wiring if the trailer is driven away while still plugged in. The breakaway cord should firstly be a heavy-duty extension cord with a plug that mates with the recessed cord connector on the trailer. Secondly, it should be rated for the amperage and voltage of the receptacle to ensure it can handle the electrical load safely. And thirdly, it should be equipped with a strain relief to prevent the plug from being pulled out accidentally, causing damage or electrical hazards. The use of heavy-duty extension cords to plug the trailers into existing outlets is permitted as temporary wiring under Article 700 of the NEC. However, certain conditions must be observed. Firstly, the extension cords must be in good condition and free of damage such as cuts, abrasions, or exposed wires. Secondly, the extension cords must be protected from damage, for example, by running them overhead or using cord protectors. And thirdly, the extension cords must be disconnected when not in use to prevent accidental damage or electrical hazards. The concern about battery fumes in a sealed compartment is valid and must be addressed. Firstly, the battery charger should be equipped with a fume vent to direct fumes away from the interior of the trailer. Secondly, the compartment should be ventilated to allow air circulation and prevent the buildup of flammable or explosive gases. And thirdly, the trailer should not be sealed until the battery charger has been disconnected to allow any residual fumes to dissipate. There are several additional considerations to keep in mind. Firstly, the owner or operator of the trailers is responsible for ensuring compliance with all applicable codes and regulations, including the NEC and any local amendments. Secondly, the installer should obtain a permit from the local electrical inspector before beginning work to ensure that the installation meets all code requirements. And thirdly, the installer should follow all manufacturer's instructions for the installation of the receptacle, breakaway cord, and extension cords to ensure proper and safe operation. It is crucial to select the correct type of receptacle for the specific application. A ground fault circuit interrupter, or GFCI, receptacle is recommended, especially for wet or damp locations. GFCI receptacles provide enhanced protection against electrical shock by detecting ground faults and quickly interrupting the circuit. The receptacle should also be rated for the appropriate amperage and voltage. Ensure the receptacle's amperage rating meets or exceeds the maximum current draw of the battery charger. This prevents overheating and potential fire hazards. The wiring methods used to connect the receptacle should comply with NEC requirements. Consider using conduit or cable with appropriate protection against physical damage. Secure the wiring properly to prevent strain on the connections and ensure long-term reliability. The circuit breaker or fuse protecting the receptacle should be sized appropriately for the circuit's load. Consult the NEC for proper overcurrent protection requirements based on the wire size and the receptacle's amperage rating. Avoid using undersized circuit breakers or fuses, as this can lead to nuisance tripping. Conversely, avoid using oversized ones, as this can create a fire hazard. The breakaway cord should be of sufficient length to allow for easy connection and disconnection without placing excessive strain on the receptacle or cord. However, avoid using excessively long cords, as this can create a tripping hazard or increase the risk of damage. Regularly inspect the breakaway cord for any signs of wear or damage, such as cuts, abrasions, or exposed wires. Replace the cord immediately if any damage is found to prevent electrical hazards. The extension cords used for temporary wiring should also be inspected regularly for damage. Ensure the cords are rated for outdoor use if they are exposed to the elements. Store the extension cords properly when not in use to prevent damage and prolong their lifespan. Provide adequate ventilation in the trailer to prevent the buildup of battery fumes. Consider installing a vent fan or other ventilation system to ensure continuous air circulation. Regularly inspect the ventilation system to ensure it is functioning properly. Implement a written safety plan that outlines procedures for the safe use of the electrical system in the trailers. This plan should include instructions for connecting and disconnecting the breakaway cord, inspecting the extension cords, and addressing any potential hazards. Train all employees on the safety plan to ensure they understand the procedures and can identify potential hazards. Conduct regular safety audits to ensure compliance with the safety plan and identify any areas for improvement. Keep records of all inspections, maintenance, and repairs performed on the electrical system. These records can be helpful in identifying trends and preventing future problems. Regularly review the safety plan and update it as needed to reflect changes in the electrical system or operating procedures. Consult with a qualified electrical engineer or electrician to ensure that the electrical system meets all applicable codes and regulations. This is especially important if you are unsure about any aspect of the installation or operation of the system. Ensure that the electrical system is properly grounded to prevent electrical shock hazards. The grounding system should comply with NEC requirements and be regularly inspected to ensure its effectiveness. Consider installing surge protection devices to protect the electrical system from voltage surges caused by lightning or other events. Surge protection devices can help to prevent damage to the receptacle, battery charger, and other electrical equipment. Use only approved and listed electrical equipment to ensure safety and compliance with codes. Avoid using counterfeit or unapproved equipment, as this can create a fire hazard or electrical shock hazard. Label all electrical components clearly to identify their function and voltage. This can help to prevent confusion and ensure that the system is operated safely. Provide adequate lighting in the trailer to allow for safe and easy access to the electrical components. Poor lighting can increase the risk of accidents and make it difficult to identify potential hazards. Keep the area around the receptacle and extension cords clean and free of clutter to prevent tripping hazards and ensure easy access. Regularly clean the receptacle and extension cords to remove any dirt, dust, or debris that could interfere with their operation. Ensure that the electrical system is properly maintained to prevent problems and extend its lifespan. Regular maintenance should include inspecting the wiring, tightening connections, and replacing any worn or damaged components. If you are not qualified to perform electrical work, hire a licensed electrician to do the job. Electrical work can be dangerous, and it is important to hire someone who is properly trained and experienced. Obtain all necessary permits before beginning any electrical work. Permits are required for most electrical installations, and they help to ensure that the work is done safely and in compliance with codes. Follow all manufacturer's instructions when installing and operating electrical equipment. The manufacturer's instructions provide important information about the proper use and maintenance of the equipment. Never overload the electrical system. Overloading can cause the circuit breaker to trip or, in severe cases, can lead to a fire. If you are unsure about the capacity of the electrical system, consult with a qualified electrician. Be aware of the potential hazards of electricity. Electricity can be dangerous, and it is important to take precautions to protect yourself from electrical shock and other hazards. If you see any signs of electrical problems, such as sparks, smoke, or burning smells, immediately disconnect the power and call a qualified electrician. Always disconnect the power before working on any electrical equipment. This will help to prevent electrical shock. Use insulated tools when working on electrical equipment. Insulated tools will help to protect you from electrical shock. Wear appropriate personal protective equipment, or PPE, when working on electrical equipment. PPE may include safety glasses, gloves, and a hard hat. Be aware of the location of underground utilities before digging. Digging near underground utilities can be dangerous and can cause damage to the utilities. Call your local utility company to locate any underground utilities before you begin digging. Use ground fault circuit interrupters, or GFCIs, in wet or damp locations. GFCIs will help to protect you from electrical shock if there is a ground fault. Test GFCIs regularly to ensure that they are working properly. Do not use electrical equipment near water. Water is a good conductor of electricity, and using electrical equipment near water can be dangerous. Keep electrical cords and equipment away from heat sources. Heat can damage electrical cords and equipment and can increase the risk of fire. Do not run electrical cords under rugs or carpets. This can damage the cords and can create a fire hazard. Do not use extension cords as a permanent wiring solution. Extension cords are intended for temporary use only. If you need to extend the reach of an electrical outlet, have a qualified electrician install a new outlet. Do not repair electrical cords yourself. Electrical cords should be repaired by a qualified electrician. Do not tamper with electrical equipment. Tampering with electrical equipment can be dangerous and can void the warranty. If you have any questions about electrical safety, consult with a qualified electrician. This information is intended for general guidance only and should not be considered a substitute for professional advice. Always consult with a qualified electrician before performing any electrical work. Proper installation and maintenance are key to ensuring a safe and reliable electrical system in semi-truck trailers. By following these guidelines and consulting with qualified professionals, you can minimize the risk of electrical hazards and ensure the safe operation of the equipment. Remember, safety should always be the top priority when working with electricity. Taking the necessary precautions can help to prevent accidents and ensure the well-being of everyone involved. Proper planning, adherence to codes, and regular maintenance are all essential components of a safe and reliable electrical system. Consider all aspects of the installation, from receptacle selection to wiring methods and overcurrent protection. Ensure that the breakaway cord is properly sized and installed to prevent damage and hazards. Address potential battery fume concerns by providing adequate ventilation and following safety procedures. By addressing these critical elements, you can create a safe and efficient electrical system for semi-truck trailers. Always prioritize safety and seek professional guidance when needed to ensure the well-being of all personnel and the proper functioning of the equipment. The NEC is a comprehensive set of standards designed to protect people and property from electrical hazards. Familiarizing yourself with the relevant articles and requirements is crucial for ensuring compliance and safety. Staying informed about the latest updates and revisions to the NEC is also important for maintaining a safe and up-to-date electrical system. Remember that electrical codes and regulations may vary depending on your location, so it is essential to consult with local authorities and obtain any necessary permits before beginning any electrical work. A thorough understanding of the NEC and local codes will help you to ensure that the electrical system in your semi-truck trailers is installed and maintained safely and in compliance with all applicable regulations.